I want to go through step by step on how I would take an inspiration photo like this and turn it into something like this. So let's go through everything step by step. So first up with this, if you zoom in, I really like how on her dress, she has a whole bunch of, it's what we call fine lines and swirls. But then I like how there's a little photo. It almost looks like a cherub in a ring. So I'm going to use that and then her headpiece with the flowers and all of this. This is what I'm going to go for. The two gel polish colors I'm going to be using is black and Lock and Key. And these are both from En Vogue in the Lack It collection. I'm going to put the black on 1, 2, 3 nails and the Lock and Key on this one. So let's do that and I'll be right back. So if I pull up the image again and you see a bunch of like fine lines and swirls all over her dress in the gold, I like a lot of these over here and like this one down over here, and you have this, you can't see it. I like these images, like this one, you have that, this, and these like this. So I'm going to take one of these. And let's start with the center and work our way out. So you have, this is going to be the first look. Now let's go on to the next. This is what it looks so far. I like the accents, how these are going to be almost like an accent nail with the chrome. Now let's have fun with the frame and with both of the frame pieces. Let's do this one first. So on top of here, remember, we're going to do the frame. We're going to use one of these larger frames like this around the flowers. And I know part of this is missing up here, but I'm going to do a shiny top coat on all of this. I just prefer to work off of a matte nail when it comes to nail art. Let's take this flower decal off. I'm using really nice and pointy tweezers. I'm going to pop this right in the center. Right like that. Okay, and use. Then what I want is this is gonna go on top like so. So for the gel I'm gonna use to adhere this, it's from Ugly Duckling and is their Shtick It. I'm just gonna place it around here where I think the frame is going to go. Okay, once I think I have enough of gel, so I'm gonna pick this up, put that on, and I'm gonna press this down into the gel. And these have a slight curve built into them, which is nice. Before I cure this, and I'm gonna clean up this gel. So when I go to put the top coat on, it won't look too like lumpy and bumpy. But as I'm doing this, I'm also pushing any of the gel back underneath. When I'm ready to cure this, I'm gonna go in with a flash cure lamp, and I'm just gonna hit the sides of this like this, just to make sure that this frame is going to stay in place before I put it into the lamp for a full cure. Now for the other nail, which is the gold on gold look to almost resemble her headpiece, I'm gonna go in with one of these right in the center. It is a pointed back crystal, so when it does sit up nicely, it'll look something like this. It'll look really nice when it's set in there. Other one. I'm gonna start off with this much, and if I need more, I can add it. This up. Okay, and then I'm gonna squish this down just a little bit. Make sure this is lined up in the center, like so. Okay. Then same as before, I'm gonna use my little torch LED lamp to flash cure this and to make sure that this embellishment is going to stay in place. I'm gonna take a tiny amount, something like this. It's probably too much, but I will see in a second. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that right into the gel. Do I need, okay, and make sure that it's in place. And nice and looks like I think I need a little bit more. Now I can push this in. I need to make sure this is in place. I need to move this around. I'm gonna check from the side. I wanna make sure that this is flat, like the top part is flat like this. Now go back in with my torch lamp and just hold that like this until it shuts off. And then I'll put everything in the lamp for a full cure like I did with the other nail. For my top coat, I would use the Lack It I'm a No Wipe, but the bottle is empty. So I'm gonna go in with the one from Profiles Backstage, the shiny top coat. And what I want to do, I'm gonna decant some of this onto my palette. Maybe like that. Not a lot, just a small amount, like right there. And that is gonna be used to fill up the circle here. I'm just gonna fill this in, and this does self-level, so when I add this in, it will move the gel in place for me. So there we go. Hold that in place with the lamp. Now, when you go to top coat these, this is what you want to do. So I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to push the top coat against my piece like this. So that way the top coat will get pushed underneath, like so. Okay, I'm just gonna push the top coat right underneath that. Push, 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 push. Then just pull the rest of it back. Okay, make sure everything looks good. Here is the finished look. And once again, here is the inspiration photo. Let me know down in the comment section, how did you like this look? I wanted to keep this simple and easy with the chrome stamping and something that you might already have in your space, your salon, in your nail desk, that you might not necessarily think to put together. Everything I used will be listed in the description box below, and I'll see you soon. Bye!